I might be wrong on that. But anyway, I digress. Let's hop in to the match. On the left side of your screen, we got Boo, I kill you now.
Very scary name, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, he's serious. He might actually kill you, so.
Hopefully not. But as we're going to see here on teams, with Boo, he is running Porygon 2, Incineroar, Manectric, and Tapu Fini. And Porygon 2 is something Marcus and I was discussing last night. It's such a great Trick Room setter.
Yeah, I mean, you look at it, with all the Incineroars running around, you don't really see Cresselia too much anymore to set up that Trick Room. But Porygon, he's like, I mean, he could take a knockoff. It kind of blows, but he's still really bulky at the end of the day, even without that.
Right, and Porygon has such an incredible move pool, too. It has access to Ally Switch, Trick Room, Recover, and the download ability, potentially giving a special attack increase or an attack increase.
Yep, which could prove as being really huge if it's carrying that Ice Beam for Landorus. Did we go over SanTrap's?
No, we have not.
Okay, but on SanTrap's side of this field, we have the Gengar, the Whimsicott, the Como, and the Koko. I'm in love with the Koko.
It is a very, very scary team here. Lots of offense, lots of speed, but I can see where, why Boo is going to be leading this Porygon 2. Potentially get the Trick Room up and really hurt SanTrap's speed advantage.
Yeah, and this is going to be a battle of which support mon can do their job better. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Here we go, game number 1 of our other side of top 4. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are enjoying, be sure to tweet out the stream. Let the world know that you're watching the most hype Wi-Fi tournament in the world. Can I just make a shout out to that Giovanni post?
Oh yes, Giovanni, let's go.
Let's go. He doesn't even care. He just chucks those balls right out. But we are going to be seeing the lead. Porygon 2 with the Incineroar up against the Whimsicott Gengar. Very safe lead.
Right, we're going to see Porygon's download kick in. It's actually going to have the special attack increase, so we're going to see what variant this Porygon 2 is.
Wow, and an immediate protect coming out from the Whimsicott, not wanting to get faked out. And just the play that is made as Gengar just goes for the Sludge Bomb and not really doing that much damage as the Trick Room comes up.
Right, so Boo is already getting that speed advantage in a very threatening and commanding position right here. But Whimsicott's going to go ahead for the Encore and lock Porygon 2 into the Trick Room.
Whimsicott does not care. You got that Prankster ability. It just Trick Roomed again. Oh, I feel the memes right now. Jeez.
Incineroar, go ahead and Flare Blitz and probably into the Whimsicott as we see, and Whimsicott's going to hang on with the Focus Sash. Yeah,
Focus Sash being a very common item on it. Also, we saw a lot in 2017, the Ferrinium Z, but Focus Sash just being so much more useful. As we get a Poison on the Incineroar, I personally think that's huge.
That is, and as we see the Incineroar taking like minuscule damage from these special attacks, presumably this Incineroar is a Soul Fest.
Yeah, and wait, whoa, we're seeing the
Disable coming in clutch here, showing that Boo is not going to be able to Trick Room anymore.
All right, but this might be the end of Gengar. No, Gengar hanging on just by the imaginary Focus Sash once again.
The Cursed Body really enabling Incineroar to just the knockoff is gone.
Yeah, and he's also dead too from that poison, which once again just proved it to be super useful. But now he has to withdraw that Porygon 2. It's not going to be able to move with anything right now.
It is in a really bad spot here. So Porygon 2 getting out of here. He really wants to get that Trick Room back. And we're going to see Fini coming here. And that's looking really good against SanTrap's Como.
Yes, it's just a question of what is Whimsicott and Manectric gonna do this turn. Manectric is gonna go straight for the Mega Evo. Trying to potentially dish out as much damage as possible because this Como, it's a little bit scary.
It's very scary.
Lie.
Sometimes we see mixed Como variants carrying close combat to really hurt Heatrans and Kartanas and anything just weak to fighting in general.
Ooh, but the Volt Switch is going to be coming out, making that Fake Tears pretty much useless and getting rid of the Whimsicott as well.
Right, so Boo is going to be able to go ahead and get his Porygon 2 and back in safely, which he's going to be able to get Trick Room up for relatively nothing now.
And once again, with that special attack rise, the Porygon 2 is looking even more and more scary as the seconds go by.
And Feeny is going to go ahead and protect here. Does not want to take a Sludge Bomb from Gengar because that will do a lot of damage. And the Gengar goes for the Sludge Bomb. Not going to hurt Feeny. But as we see, Clang Clang all over you featuring Como for the 3rd time today.
This is the 3rd time, and I have to edit this out for YouTube. People, I'm sorry. I heard like pitter-pattered a little bit. Definitely pitter-pattered. But going to be seeing all those beautiful stat rises, and let's see what Porygon 2. Porygon 2 is just going to go straight for that Trick Room, and undoubtedly now Tapu Fini and Porygon 2 are going to be the fastest on the field as we just go for that Protect.
Right, Como does not want to take any sort of special moves from Tapu Fini, but Porygon 2 going to go ahead and Ice Beam into it with that download increase. Going to be doing a lot of damage since Protect came out. Nothing this turn.
Yep, and then the Gengar just goes straight down. The Curse Body going to disable that Muddy Water. But I don't really think Tapu Fini cares about that too much, unless it is spexed in. In that case, it is going to need to switch out, because unless it really wants to struggle, it's not good.
Right, nobody wants to struggle.
Nobody wants to struggle.
Como go for the double Protect here, not going to get it. And this Porygon 2, he'll be doing a good amount of damage, right at 50%.
That's damage. Oh, but we see the Waterium Z! Tapu Fini becoming ever more popular in today's meta.
Right, when I should run in Charlotte, I actually ran into one, and it just completely stomped me. This is at a point where I wasn't feeling like Waterium Z was that good on Fini, but people showing the surprise Z moves can really nail.
Ooh, and just annihilating that Coco. Not even giving it the opportunity to move. Wow, and now Como is scared. It's going to protect. It's going to try to stall out this Trick Room as best as it can right now.
Right, and Boo's going to go ahead, try and get the finishing blows off. Not be able to do it this turn because of Protect, but Porygon 2 going to Ice Beam, and that presumably is going to pick up the KO.
And there it is right now. First game going in favor of Boo.
So that was a very scary match there. Really showcasing like how strong the Netric, Fini, and Incineroar core really is.
Absolutely. Like there's just something so special about like the way that he built this team, choosing for that Waterium Z. Like that is such a mix-up, but that is also knowledge that you have for the next match.
Right, and this with Waterium Z Fini, it's something that will carry you very far in the best of ones. I mean, obviously, you know, Boo made top cut.
Yeah,
and made top 4, and now just showing all of us how strong Waterium Z Fini really is.
Absolutely, and as we get into this next match, let's see if he's able to bring this out into a game 3. SanTrapGamer versus Boo, I kill you now. Let's just hop right into the action right now. Here it goes.
Very curious to see how the mix-up is going to be here from both sides. And with best of 3, with the knowledge comes available, you have more tools at your hand to really pick apart your opponent's game plan and make one of your own.
Yes, and we are seeing the Incineroar come out with the Porygon 2. Gonna have that Fake Out pressure against another Incineroar with the Whimsicott. Fake Out's gonna be happening. Trip Room's gonna be happening. It might just come down to a speed tie, if I do dare say.
Right, whoever has the Fake Out here is gonna be doing, you know, Fake Outing the partner and pretty much stopping the opponent for at least one turn to get the setup they need.
Yeah, and that setup could potentially mean everything, as Whimsicott just goes for another Protect, does not want to get faked out, as, ooh, so it is exactly a speed tie, as the knockoff comes through on the Porygon, and that is huge right there, because that is depleting some of its bulk, because that Porygon 2 put in the work.
Absolutely. And Porygon 2 really going ahead and getting the Trick Room up here, not really minding, you know, not being able to do anything. If he loses his Eviolite, so be it, but he's in a great spot.
You know, looking at that play right there, is this a special Incineroar? He goes for the Flare Blitz, or maybe... Oh, wait. Oh, that's the opposing Incineroar. Oh, my God. So many Incineroars. Too many Incineroars. Oh, my goodness.
And Timberroar is called a Timberroar for a reason.
Absolutely. But I'm so excited to see what this Incineroar... The Incineroar is actually going to U-turn out really quick. So it doesn't look to be a special variant, but probably just setting up for the Tapu Koko that is coming in, or potentially that for the Como.
Right, and the Como is going to enjoy any type of special defense increase on the opponent's end, but I think the Fake Tears is primarily for Koko. We're going to see Bulu come out here, and we've seen Bulu have some very strong showings in our previous games.
Oh, absolutely. Bulu is just such a big problem in the metagame ever since, like, once again to our boy Wolfie, who's just been killing it with Bulu, but the Flare Blitz is going to come out into Como. Not enough to kill. And the Superpower going to go into the Incineroar, getting the knockout. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And as the Porygon 2 just sits there.
So Tony the Tiger is going to go take a nice rest after that knockout from Superpower here. And the Dazzling Gleam from Koko doing so much damage on P2 after the Fake Tears, but Porygon 2 really showing I don't need an Eviolite to be bulky.
Yeah, even with the Life Orb, too. That was a single target Life Orb. You think that would kill, might kill Cresselia, but like -2? I don't care. I'm good on Porygon 2. What are you going to do about it? Cry about it on Twitter? I guess I might.
Porygon 2 just so absolutely bulky. Feeding going to go ahead and Muddy Water here right into the Koko. They do a good amount of damage, and Bulu going to take that pretty well, but if the accuracy drops here, this could be huge.
Yeah, this could definitely be foreseen as a problem as the Wood Hammer goes into the Finny, and ooh, that recoil damage. Actually, oh wait, okay, recoil damage. What recoil damage? We got Pinch Berries on deck. The Aguav Berry, meaning it's specially defense boosted as well.
Right, so, and really showing how good the 50% Pinch Berries are with recoil moves such as Wood Hammer and Flare Blitz. We've seen the same case with the Incineroar, activating its own berry with Flare Blitz.
Ooh, but the Fake Out is just going to immediately knock out. Does not want to take another Ice Beam. Very smart play. But here comes another Waterium Z. Feeny.
And it's going to really put a damper into this Incineroar's like, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a one-hit KO, barring any Assault Dust that SanTrap may have.
Yeah, and it is focusing down that Incineroar, not going for the Bulu, even though it is a bit weakened from that Wood Hammer, and that is going to be the end of Incineroar right there, as the Wood Hammer comes through, and that surely is going to pick up the KO.
Right, and SanTrap making some good plays here, trying to get himself back into this. But we're going to see Boo send out Celesteela here. Really enjoys staring down Bulu.
The Stalwart Champion. Let's go.
And the special defense boost coming because of the Misty Seed on Celesteela. So SanTrap is going to go ahead and try and get some Rock Slide flinches to put him back in this. But Celesteela going for Acrobatics. Such a strong move.
Oof.
And making quick work of that Bulu.
That is something. When you see the Stalwart Champion just going and attacking, that was a beautiful showing from Booikillunow, taking that set 2-0. Yo, shout outs to SanTrapGamer for being the total homie. He registered for this tournament, I think, day before. I was like, I'm doing it. And I was like, yo, let's go.
So it really showed a last-minute showcasing of people playing, and SanTrap went completely flawless through this whole run up until this match.
Yeah.
Undefeated in Swiss, undefeated in quarterfinals, but just barely missing out making the actual finals in Star Wars.
Absolutely, and wonderful showing. If you guys are interested, well, we know SanTrap personally.